TMI Tuesday, and it's been forever since I've done one. I am so excited. Okay, so if you guys are new to my channel, TMI Tuesday is hopefully posted on a Tuesday first off. I think I'm going to post it on my Wednesday, so it's your guys' Tuesday, because most of you live in North America, so I think that that's what will be happening, but we'll see. Anyway, TMI Tuesday is where you guys can ask me questions, beauty-related, non-beauty related, doesn't really matter. Whatever is on your mind that you'd like to know, just ask me and put it in all the comments below. If I can't find enough for 1 week, I'll just go to my FormSpring stuff, but I'd rather keep FormSpring questions to kind of just FormSpring, because it is all anonymous on FormSpring, and I like to be able to give you guys a shout out and say, hey, this person asked me this question. So yeah, that is TMI Tuesday, and I'm going to jump right in. Argentina90 asked, do a list of my favorite songs. You'd like to find new songs. I gotta take this off, it's jingling first. Okay, my favorite songs. Right now I absolutely am head over heels with the Blink-182 new album. It's called Neighborhoods, and one of my favorite songs on it is Ghost on the Dance Floor and After Midnight. They're amazing songs, love them to bits. The whole album is awesome, but those are two really good songs on that. I'm also really loving the new, you guys are gonna make fun of me, I'm like such a Tom DeLonge freak. The new Angels and Airwaves album, I love them. I have 2 tattoos that are Angels and Airwaves. The new album, Love Part 2, is great. I really like Saturday Love on it. I'm trying to think of any other CDs that I've really liked. I really like the Paradise by Coldplay. That's a cool song. And actually my boyfriend's band is coming out with a really awesome song, so I will eventually link that in the down bar when it does end up coming out. I think it's getting mastered next week, but I'm excited for new material. Are you going back to Christmas for Are you going back to Canada for Christmas? Wow, I'm great at reading, hey? My computer's down here, so that's why I'm looking that way. That was asked by Capuche17. No, Capuche17, I didn't end up going back to Canada for Christmas. We stayed in Australia this year, and hopefully next year I will be back for Christmas, because I love having a white Christmas. Rachie Rarks asks, have I shopped at Priceline in Australia, and if so, what did I think of it? Haven't shopped there yet. You also asked, what are some of my favorite Australian stores? Could be anything. I really like the store that I work at, Mink. There's a bunch of really cool styles and clothes and new stuff in there, so I'm excited to A, have a discount, and B, be able to check out all the stock when it first comes in. I really like the makeup brand Napoleon, although I haven't purchased anything yet from there. I really do want to. And I think it's, let me see, shopry.com or ry.com. Let me see. Yeah, it's ry.com. It's like an Australian beauty online store, and if you live in Australia, I think they have free shipping over like a certain amount, but I've ordered off of them and I really do like that store. Curly Q asks, how would I describe my style? I guess kind of girly, but with an edge. Like, I really like dressing up in like kind of like sexy biker chick without being like studs and over the top and like really scary. I like to add that girliness back to it. I don't really know how else to describe it. I guess I try new things and try and scare myself once in a while, but I always really like going back to classic pieces. You also asked my favorite hairstyling tool, my Enzo Milano clampless curling iron in a 1-inch barrel. In love, that's what my hair is right now. I use it at least 2 or 3 times a week. It's such a great product. And you also asked how tall am I? I'm 5'6". I like to say 5'6.5", because if I have my posture up, then I have that little extra bit. Miss Banani, I like that name, it's kind of cute. If I had $800 to buy one fashion item, what would it be? Probably a really nice pair of shoes, because I've already like invested in some really nice handbags, and I feel that to have a nice pair of shoes would really make me feel good. My friend just got a pair of Louboutins for Christmas / her birthday, and oh, I'm jealous. They're amazing, and I really wish they could fit my feet, but she has little teensy tiny feet. Bubblegum Beach Bum asks, if I could have one crazy hair color, what would it be? I'd go bright lavender. And you also asked, would I ever wear a Canadian tuxedo, which is denim on denim, and I didn't even know that that's what that was called, but interesting. I doubt that I would, although I'm sure that you could if you're wearing different like shades of denim, but I just don't really like that denim that much to wear that much denim. Catherine Hart Beauty, sorry, I messed your name up, I didn't mean to. You asked, how did I graduate early? I graduated high school early, just like a semester early. I did all of my courses pretty much beforehand, so instead of doing like, I guess like a drama course or a music course or an elective, I did something like English or math or socials. I just didn't really have any interest in being in high school anymore and I wanted to get a move on, so I got it all done. Marines Rocks 316 asks, when was my first kiss? I think I was 14. It was in grade 9. So yeah, I would have been 14, and it was with a guy named Cam, and he smiles like Seth off the OC, and he's one of my very good friends now. Shellbell430 asks, if a friend has their underwear sticking out of their pants, would you tell them? What if it was a stranger? Okay, so if it was a friend, I'd totally tell them. 100%. If it was a stranger, if they looked approachable, I would totally say something, just because, like, there's nothing worse. Imagine going out in public and having your underwear sticking out, and I would really appreciate if someone told me. It's like the food in the teeth thing. I'd rather someone tell me if I had food in my teeth than not, but that's just me personally. I know people are kind of embarrassed when that happens, so they might not like it, but I know I would. I went to some FormSpring questions as well, because I didn't have a whole whack load of questions this week, but I'm hoping to have a lot more next week from you guys. Someone asked, how can you think positively in a situation when there aren't really any positives? Positivity is something that I've been working on a lot in the past year, and I think that it has really changed my life. When you come to the conclusion that happiness is a choice, you can choose to be happy, then your entire life changes. You don't have to wait for something to make you happy. You have the power to 100% make you feel good about life. And when you feel like there isn't a positive in a situation, create one. You know, it might not be like this big be-all end-all positive thing, but there generally is one thing that is positive that comes out of a situation. And if there isn't, then get yourself out of the situation and find a positive getting yourself out. I think that it really is your choice to feel happy and to feel positive, and how you react to a situation is essentially the best thing about it. Someone else asked, how do I make myself feel sexy? And they asked this in a non-perverted way, like, and I understand that. Some days you just don't feel sexy. You wake up and it's just not your day. You have a zit, or your hair is disgusting, or things aren't really working out for you, and you just don't feel ooh la la-ish. And I've had those days, trust me. I think everybody has. To make myself feel sexy, I always like to wear nice underwear. I know that sounds probably kind of classic and simple, but when you wear nice underwear, nobody else has to know except for you, and you're walking around going, I'm wearing a matching set and I feel mighty cute about it. I like that. I like doing full hair and makeup to feel sexy. I know I don't need it to look sexy or to present myself in a sexy way, but I feel on the inside that when I take the time to get ready and to feel like I'm making myself get sexy, that's another way to feel sexy. I don't really know, I guess, how else to do that. Little things. Yeah, I guess little things like that would make me feel sexy. I also really like chocolate and strawberries and things like that are like over the top sexy, and like pouring a glass of wine and having a bath, but that's up to you. I still think it's the little things. Anyways, it's a million bajillion quadrillion degrees in here. It's actually like 40 degrees outside. I'm like majorly sweating. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's really funny and I'm just dying. So I need to get out of the filming room before I hyperventilate and completely crash. So that was my TMI Tuesday this week. I hope you guys leave a bunch of questions for next week, because I really am excited to answer. I do have a bunch of other TMI videos that I will link the last couple below. Go check them out, because your question might already be answered in those ones. Remember that I have Twitter, Facebook, and I would love to hear from you guys, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye!